Yo, yo, yo. This is QI right back in the building, unapologetically QI. And this is going to be a quick one. That's why played that countdown, hoping that I can at least make 5 minutes or so. Maybe not. But it's just quick. It's just something that I wanted to, say. I wanted to say, shout out to Rita running things, for James, Spiller Boy Caldwell, as well as, Rita, Heart of Philadelphia. I like to shout everyone out because they brought out some issues and some things that we really needed to address that is happening in the beef sector. Now, people are talking about a merger, right? I, for one, have always known that a merger will not work. You know why? Because you have different things going on, different scenarios, different types of people in every sector. The whole reason for a sector is because you have like-minded, somewhat type of people there, right? Just like with the LGBTQIA community, okay, which is the beef sector. It was founded with T.S. Madison and Kaya. So, and it's like one of the safe spaces for the LGBTQ community. All right. And that does not mean that it is exclusively LGBTQIA, but it's a safe space. It's a space that was created by LGBTQIA, and it's a safe space. Okay? All right, it's a lot of black women, and it was a lot of, like, I guess you want to say, like, church um type of things going on in the beef sector as well. So this is also like a safe place for that, because when you look at the conscious community, a lot of them don't believe in Christianity. They believe in black religions like Hebrew Israelite or the Moors, or Islam. And they generally cast people out when they say you believe in a clear person. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a safe place for Christians. As well, you know, there, a lot of women, they complain that, oh, we want to be around straight black males. That is fine. But there are plenty communities out there where straight black males are. Why is it necessary for people to, like, and we have straight black males in the beefing sector, but our straight black males in the beef sector, they respect LGBTQIA. Yeah, we might go at it. We might call each other names, but it's with some understanding and some morals. Now, do I agree with that? No. But it's with a certain understanding. So, like, if we're going to talk about a merger, the first thing we're going to have to say is, if you're coming into the beef sector, which is a safe space for the LGBTQIA, then as a male or a female, you're going to have to come with the frame of mind that I am in their house. Therefore, I have to give them a level of respect. Yes, you have to give us a level of respect. Now, when I come to your house, I'm not owed anything, right? Therefore, I have a choice to either stay or go. But when you come to my house, you have to abide by my rules. Likewise with the beef sector. So, no, there would be no coming to the beef sector and thinking you're going to uh, do hate crimes, hate speech, or anything of that nature. Even down to, if you are a person that despises black women or despises women, this is not a place for you to come in and do your hate crime and hate speech, because that is what that is. It's hate crime, hate speech. But back to what I was saying initially, those are some of the things that, like I already knew. And they were discussing like what has changed or whatever. Basically, it has a lot to do with people wanting to control content. Every person's page is their brand. Therefore, everybody doesn't have to. The whole thing is a content creator is creative, creator, creative. We don't have to all say the same things. We could do different things. The only difference with the sector is that we're just fitting into similar minded or like minded sort of thinking. It doesn't mean like it's like accepting, friendly for the LGBT, friendly for Christians. That's the only difference. But we're not robots, and we don't all become the same. And you're not a content creator unless you can create content. And that's part of the problem. A lot of people don't know how to create content. Their elevator or their level of education or whatever does just not, or they create creative abilities. They lack this type of media talent. Everybody wasn't supposed to be in media. I'm not really one. I can and I have and I will, and I'm talented at it. However, this is not necessarily my forte either. I'm a lot of times a behind the scenes person. I like to work the production end of media. But I come on here because I have something to say as well. But it just brought at the control, the one the black folks out, the just all of this crazy stuff, selfish, greedy type of stuff, that hinders the sector from growing and has put blackballed us or shadowed us. We're in a shadow ban. All of these 3 sectors or 4 sectors are shadow banned. The black sectors are shadow banned. YouTube don't want us out there with the rest of society because we don't know how to act. That's why we're not growing. Whether it be mold, whether it be black, whether it be beef, that's why we're not growing, because we do look at the way we act. That stuff is a liability once again. So they grouped us, they shadow banned you and put you all in one group analytic, and it's just hard to get up out of there. You have to prove yourself. You got to prove you're worthy to get up out of that analytics. One of the ways to prove it is by letting it go all together. But however, it's like this. All you're doing when you're merging, all you're doing is it doesn't benefit everybody, because it just benefits the cult leaders. You might be bringing more people over to this channel or that channel or whatever, but in terms of benefiting a sector, an entire sector, it doesn't. The only way that we can improve the sector is to work together as a sector to make things better. We have to get back to beef sectoring, as they say. And one of the things is we got to take out that exclusiveness and put back in the inclusiveness of people who've been here. Now, our behaviors and different things of that nature should not be tolerated. Maybe we need some ground rules in terms of what to do and what not to do. But by this time, people should know. And people are going to have to start acting accordingly. Sometimes it's a shame that the only way to get black people to do right sometimes, don't call the law. Well, then act right. Stop breaking the law. Stop violating other people. Stop violating boundaries. Come on here and create your content. Because what's for you is for you. Either you got it or you don't. But all of this cheating and all of this, I'm going to do. This crazy, and it doesn't make you look good. It makes you look like a cheater, a scammer, a schemer, because you didn't earn that because they were truly interested in what you bring to the table. You didn't earn that because you have this amazing content. You didn't earn that because of you. You earned that because you scammed, schemed, plotted, and so on. So that I don't want. That's why, no, thank you, because it means nothing in the end. And whether in y'all, oh, the views, your views. Well, if you got your views off of scamming, plotting, scheming, then you really don't have nothing. I don't even know why you want to brag, because we all know how you got there. But if you got one view, 30 views in your chat, and these are core supporters, these are people who real truly like your content, then you've earned something. That came from you. That's about your worth and what you brought to the table. That's about your creativity. And back in the original beef sector times, well, that's what people were doing. People were doing reaction videos to the Kyer and the T.S. Madison. Some people were cooking. Some people were doing some celebrity gossip. You had people doing religious sort of things. You had people doing all kinds of things, and the beefing sort of stemmed off of those types of things. We had what? Mess Express, Gentleman's Panel, L Panel. We had what was the women's podcast? We had a lot of different things going on in the sector, which made it interesting. You weren't looking at the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. People weren't just getting on panels and stuff yelling at each other. A lot of times you can't even hear what the people saying. It's just a whole bunch of yelling. But that goes back to a previous video I did. Some people are so accustomed to chaos because they grew up in that type of household as a child that's all that they know. Because even back then it was structured. It wasn't a whole lot of panel play. So it was one-on-one, content creator versus content creator. So they had to go live. They had to give their spiel. Then after that, that other content creator went live and gave their spiel, so you could actually hear what the people were saying. And it wasn't a whole bunch of just be this, H this, that, and the other. It was concrete things of substance that they beef with. Anybody can get up and say a bunch of BH, BH, BH and tell a bunch of lies and lie roast and dox and dox. Y'all think YouTube about to let these sector grow when that's what we're trying to do. We really trying to dox. We're really trying to sit up and say a bunch of BHs and BHs and BFs and are we really thinking that, like, and what's entertaining about that every day over and over from panel to panel? All you gotta do is hit your live button, pass out the link, and let people come up and just go crazy. What's talented and creative about that? But anyways, I like to shout out, like, once again, Spiller Boy for doing the panel. Queen Quani was on there. Rick Reed. Who else? Rita running things. But like, and the reason I'm highlighting Rita running things and Reed is because, and Jay Dunn, of course. Jay Dunn didn't really get to say a whole lot because you had LG from a different sector. And that's another thing we got to stop. These people from these different sectors, when it comes down to conversations like that, you don't belong because you weren't here and you don't know what's going on and you don't know the history. So stop involving yourself in stuff that people actually went through. People actually went through pain and paid prices in the beef sector. So stop involving yourself when you don't know this, that, and the other, or because you mad at them, you want to come up, but it doesn't resolve the issue. But Jay Dunn didn't actually get to say her little piece, in which I was interested in, because I know she normally brings something to the table when she brings this type of conversation. But she didn't get to because LG want to get up there and she want to cut up. LG was bringing her new self over here, cutting up on the OG, because Jay Dunn is an OG. Okay, and that's y'all word, not mine. But at any rate, it's like this. Like I said, I want to shout out, especially Reed, for bringing a lot of sense, and I like to shout out Rita for bringing it all out, like just letting it all out. And Rita, I've been watching your videos and I've been enjoying them, and you've been telling a lot of truth, and I resonate with a lot of the things that you're saying. And people can change, yeah. Like sometimes we do end up getting involved into little things and stuff that we wish we had, and I got it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so like I just like to commend you because we don't get that a whole lot either. We don't get people that come up and want to tell the truth and commend somebody for doing the right thing, for saying the right thing or being right. But I just wanted to take a little opportunity out just to, do that. And until next time, this is Unapologetic Q. I think I got one more little vid I want to do behind this one, but I'm gonna take a little break. But until next time, this is Unapologetically QI. Subscribe if you haven't, share if you wish. And by all means, please hit that like button for me. Please help get me out in the analytics. If y'all want me to shut up and go away, that's the best way to do it. But at any rate, I am out. Peace, love, light, hair grease, and all that. Let me check the comments. Here I go again. What's up? What's up? Beautiful, melanated, dark chocolate Haitian in the building. And you're funny. And I like you. I like your, I watch your, I've been in your bushes as well. I've been in your bushes a lot. I was in there yesterday, the day before. But, I be trying not to, catch no bullets. But at any rate, I'm out. Peace, love, light, hair grease, and all that. Unapologetically QI exiting the building.